Curto, Kim Shaw, Frederica Martin, Dara Hart, Brent Magnum, and Alexis Stevens. So it's going to be a great crowd this year. We just got our signature sponsor is Dignity Health. So they're going to our main sponsor for this event this year, and it's a great community event. It's probably one of the more fun community events that happen. We always sell out. Our goal is always over $100,000, which we seem to hit. And once again, we just get this amazing involvement from our community. And Tyler Whitlow's here with me, and he's one of those amazing community involved people. Why do you choose One Safe Place as a place to spend your time?
You know what? That's actually a good question, because there's a lot of great, phenomenal organizations out here, and One Safe Place is one of those ones that is it's got a strong foundation in our community. So when I'm looking for something to volunteer on and contribute to, if that's with sweat equity and getting out there and rolling up my sleeves, or if that's financial, I'm looking for something that is stable, that's something that actually has an organization that it's running through. So One Safe Place has all the right operational aspects of it. At the same time, it's actually out there making a huge difference through its activities. So for me, it was really easy. On top of the fact that as soon as I came back to town, one of the first people I met was Gene.
Gene being our executive director.
Yeah, at another event, I think it was something leadership writing related, actually. So she was supporting that, and running into her was just kind of a huge aha moment of, man, I need to do something to get involved in this group, because this group is doing amazing things.
We're swinging the pendulum.
Absolutely. I mean, the last thing you guys need is me out there doing stuff, but what's awesome about it is you allow me to do that.
Oh, we need the community. We need you, Tyler. You're not going anywhere. You're in our family now.
No, and I'm proud, I'm honored, and I'm excited to be a part of it on any aspect. And that's one thing I'll tell any of them. It's like, if you need me to help host an event, or if you need me just to pick up trash, I don't care. I'm here to help.
Or to get up in the morning and come to a radio station with me.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course. And you know what? I got to say, Dancing with the Stars, I'm actually really excited to go watch that. I actually have not personally gone and watched. We've sponsored dancers, we've supported dancers. This year, I kind of have my little ringers in there.
Okay.
I'm really excited for Lori and her secret ninja of a dancer, Mark Gowan.
Yeah.
From Ball Jones Gowan.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a great guy, also in my leadership writing class.
Okay,
this
cool.
year.
You got some.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see his moves, because he tries to play cool. That he's like, oh, we'll see how we do. But I know he's been practicing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Tyler, I'm looking at his camera. He's got us set up on. Tell us a little bit about what you're. Broadcasting.
I'm a media guy. I'm a technology guy. That's my passion. It's my vice.
Yeah, mine too.
So right now we're on Periscope. We're live. I got the GoPro up on the wall, so you can see the whole studio. So you can say hi to everybody.
Even the back of Bob's head.
Yeah. Very nice, Bob. I love your haircut. So you can go on there and check it out and actually see us, what we're doing, and then I'll go ahead and repost this later, so you can follow up on what we were talking about and ask any additional questions as well too. But I just love sharing.
Well, let me share a little bit with you about One Safe Place and what we actually do in the community. Calendar year 2015, we had 6,152 visits for service, if you can believe it. 6,152 people walked through the doors of One Safe Place to try to get services for domestic and sexual abuse. Of that, 1,652 individual domestic violence victims came through the doors. That's in our community. That's not looking at Fort Worth, Texas. That's not looking at San Diego, California. That's right here in Shasta County. One Safe Place helps all of Shasta County. We were just up in Fall River Mills meeting with folks up there, and that's a very dedicated community that really wants to make a difference for survivors and their children there. We had about 3,800 educational and outreach participants, and I love this. We had 28,130 volunteer hours. That's equivalent of 14 full-time employees at almost $500,000.
Yeah.
And that's the community like Bob and you donating your time to make a difference, and because it really matters. It matters to children to see others in the community stand up. You out there in heels, getting through. You actually did better than some, but
I did better than I thought I would.
it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
It was great. There's a couple of videos out there. The Record Searchlight posted a video. I don't know if you saw it over the weekend, where they interviewed Gene
Yep.
and they interviewed you. It was a
Yep.
great little interview. But then at the very end of that video, they got this guy walking through the finish line, and he is just straggling.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
He just.
I met
Really
him
made it.
actually before the race, and I complimented him on his choice of shoes because he went for it. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
those weren't flats. Those weren't comfortable.
Those 4-inch stilettos.
boots. Yeah, he had the pointiest stilettos and extremely tall. I think normally he was like maybe 6 foot, but he was taller than me at
Yeah.
that point. He was like 6'5", 6'6".
Well, we had volunteers from the Gap out there over at the little grates that are on the floor
Yes.
to protect the flowers, to make sure men didn't dig their heels
Yes.
in. So it was quite funny.
I had my son walking with me, so he was kind of my spotter for anything dangerous the
Okay.
entire time.
Yeah, that was great fun. We're going to have all of our pictures up today on the One Safe Place Facebook page.
Awesome.
So you'll be able to go there and see that. We also did a little time-lapse video to show all of the great teams. Wind River came out with their Yoda socks. They
Yes.
were quite fun. I actually got a
Yes.
pair of the Yoda socks
Oh,
myself.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I was able to score those.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. But really, the most important thing is that it was not only fun, it made a difference for our community. We raised funds that were needed. If people still wanted to donate and make a difference for Walk a Mile, you can give in Tyler's name if you want. We'll see if he gets you.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go, at
Well,
ospshasta.org.
And that's one of those things too, and I mentioned it in the interview, was the fact that this is a great event that's hosted every single year, but unfortunate piece of it is the fact that people are in need year
Yeah.
round. So it's, I drive people to go see what One Safe Place is doing within our community, in or around you, and find out what you want to do to participate. If you want to, again, throw that sweat equity in, roll up your sleeves and help, great, sign up to help. Otherwise, always the financial opportunity to help is there, because that is always a need. And one of the things I remember hearing about One Safe Place after the new Sierra Center, which is beautiful, by
Yeah,
the way,
beautiful.
opened up, was the fact it was almost fully occupied the first week.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, we went from having a shelter that had 26 beds and 4 of those were cribs in a dorm-style living to 13 individual rooms, 1 family room, where we can sleep 50 comfortable and more if needed, and the shelter is still full.
Yep.
The most amazing part of that is the people who came to shelter would normally stay 10 days. And in 10 days, you're not really getting the services you need. And it was easier, survivors would tell me it was easier to go back and be abused than it was to navigate the help system in Shasta County.
Right.
Once we opened and got all of our services under one roof, all the community comes together in a co-located service model, and then you have the shelter upstairs, it really has changed the whole process for Shasta County. And now our survivors in shelter are staying 30, 60, 90 days. They're coming out healthy and empowered. And when you come into the center, we give you a collective group hug, and not just from all of our advocates and partners in the center, collective group hug from people like you and Bob that are giving of your many talents to help survivors and their children. So we're going to break now. We'll come back, wrap it up with Tyler, and move to talk to Charlie Manor.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Chuck Kinney, owner of Shasta Gas Propane.